Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm back after a while, and it's turning nighttime. Not the best time to start the video. Oh well. So I've been out here exploring, and the reason I'm out here in the middle of this plains biome and forest here is I ran into these wolves while traveling along on my trusty steed here. It's a very, very nice horse, and I stumbled across these amazing wolves, and I must tame them. So we're gonna have to hurry. We have 4 bones. Come on, please. Yes. Okay, we got one buddy. We got one buddy. Horse, I don't want you running away. So we'll name them later. Actually, no, I don't want to name them already, but I just don't really want to say them until I actually name tag them for some reason. So I'm weird. Come on, you're gonna be our other buddy. Come on. Yes, yes. All right, 2 buddies. Do we just want 2, or do we want another wild one? Because we can breed them. Alright, let's just try to get one more. Come on. Come on, buddy. No, come here. Come on. Oh, we got 3! Woo! Alright, so we made it back to the base here. And, just torturing our little friends a little bit. Got little pups parked here. Nice, happy family. So, this last episode, this is like the only thing I really did in between the last time I posted, which was like over a month ago now, was I did this potion room. And am I the biggest fan of the way it looks? Not really. I do kind of like the way it looks. I actually forgot to remove some of the stuff I was doing. It's not completed yet. I just kind of stopped working on it. So, you know, so we've got these little things, and it's not automated. The reason these hoppers are here is actually pretty nice. So let's say you want to make like a weakness potion. So you put the water bottles in here. You can fill them up in these water stations in these areas, and then you can put like, what's the ingredients? So you can put the spider eye there, and then you can put the gunpowder in that one, and then it'll just, once the spider eye's done making, it'll immediately put the gunpowder one in. So it's not some automated thing, but it's a way to make your life a little bit easier. And we just got storage for, I think, like the ingredients or whatever there. I forget what all this was for. And then this is storage for all the potions I'll be making, if I ever make any. You know, we got some barrels over there. But so here's what I like about this, and they're not all grown up yet, so we won't, hopefully we'll get enough to replant it, but we just pull that lever, and down they come. Very simple. There's trapdoors back there. Just a little redstone line. It's nothing special at all. But it gets the job done. You just crouch. Try not to do that. Just crouch and you place them on in. You have to aim at that bottom one. But it's pretty nice. And then, I don't know, let's put it there. But yeah, so that was a pretty nice detail. I actually spent quite a bit of time on that too, because I'm an idiot. But something else we have to do here is we have 31 levels. We got a diamond pickaxe. We have efficiency 4 being showed there. And like, I like efficiency 4. Like, that's great. Like, I want efficiency 4 and I'm breaking out badly. But I just really need a fortune pick over anything else. So I'm just going to hope I get fortune with this. And you see, that's actually pretty nice. But here's the thing is, I don't have many diamonds. I don't think I can afford to make another diamond pickaxe. And I really want fortune. So, I'm actually gonna... Do I have a grindstone over here? No, I don't. Well, I'll do that later, but I'll probably grindstone that later. Even though that's obviously a really good enchantment on that. But I just need fortune, because once I get fortune, I can get levels easily, you know? Like, I don't have some amazing XP farm to get levels and stuff, but I can always go to the nether, kill mobs, whatever, and get more levels. Diamonds, I just need fortune, because then I can get all these things, and then I can get good enchantments and all of that. So, as you see, I have these carpets here, and they're like double layered and stuff. That's actually so no mobs will pathfind into here, which is really cool. But we have this buddy in here. This villager. Hello? Yeah, and he's currently a librarian. And I want him to be a mending villager. And I think I'm gonna make him into a mending villager down here. But eventually, I plan to move him. I did that the wrong way around. Eventually, I want to move him just into our base, and we'll give him a nice name or something, and he'll just be like a permanent resident in our base here. And because of this carpet here, nothing can get in, and the villager can't get out. And he'll just kind of live in a room in here or something like that, and I can always go trade to him when I want to. I think when I make a cool villager thing, get the epic villager trades on this world, I want to, well, I don't want to really be, what should I say? I don't want to just have some lame trading hall thing that's, you know, I've done that so many times in this game. I just see everyone else do that. I want to just make like some actual village, and I even have done that recently. I've made a actual village for them before, where they can wander around and stuff. I don't necessarily want to do that either, because that usually becomes a disaster, but I just want to have these little like room type things, little areas for every certain type of villager. So basically I want to like have like some little library thing where these, you know, librarians can be and stuff like that. Should be pretty cool. Now, the reason we're heading out in the field right now is I kind of have a new project in mind that I want to do. As you can see, I've kind of had this plan for this world where we have the Woodland Mansion is just out of sight, but it's over there, just like right behind those trees basically. And that's going to be a certain part of this world where I think I want to at some point do some sort of a cool base thing in it. Where it's just like a thing to fill out this area through this like plains, mountains. And I think these mountains is going to be a dwarven area, which I was thinking of just doing some full out castle scale on the mountain. But once I saw that the new mountains would be coming out in 1.17, I was like, I'm not going to do a mountain castle thing with these original mountains. I'll do that once those new mountains come out. It should be pretty cool. But I'm still going to do a dwarven base thing in there. So that's going to be one area here. Within like the dark forest, like over there, not over here, but over there. There's going to be like a secret kind of like little town, kind of like a poor town, you know, and they're like hiding from all the rich people and stuff like that, kind of like Robin Hood, I guess. I want to have like a little town just inside there, under the trees. So that would be pretty cool. Maybe I'll even put some tree houses on the trees, I don't know. But then throughout this plains here, as you can see, I've already been doing this. It's kind of like a farming area. I'm going to be sticking with that type of theme through here. And then obviously down in that area is the Hobbit hole. Up here, I do want to put some type of a thing. I think I'm going to put some type of just like a stone structure or something. But kind of like a main project that might end up being my main base, kind of that I want to start working on soon, is I want to have a castle built, because I've been wanting to build a castle on this world, but on a mountain, but I'm going to be doing it on the plains instead, and it's actually going to be similar to a castle I have built in the past before. And it's not going to be an exact replica or anything, and I haven't shown this on YouTube or anything. It was on a public server I was playing on that has currently been shut down. But I want to build that, and looking around this terrain, it's plains, but it's kind of, it's not really flat at all, so I don't know if this would work out right here or not. What I might do is I might go across this river, now that I think of it. Have it be across this river and in this forest, but I will chop down pretty much all the trees here so I can build it. If this horse doesn't go across the river, I'm going to be so mad. I hate pushing horses across the river, especially when I'm trying to record. Not take too long. So, like, here's the thing, like, people always look for epic plains and stuff, but, like, here's the thing, and I understand it's easy to build a plane, but when you have a forest like this, you can collect all the trees, you know, get rich from on wood from that. Especially since I never have oak wood unless I chop down an entire forest. Actually, is there a plains over here? I didn't want it to be too far from the hobbit hole, though. I will say that. Because like it could be over here, but again, this isn't exactly flat. Because I kind of need it to be a little bit more of a flat terrain. That's why I'm not building it on the mountain, is it requires more flat terrain. So I think this forest area, I'll chop it down and stuff, fill in some of these water holes, most likely. Maybe it'll go into those plains over there. Hold on. What is this? Oh, no way! There's actually a village? There's a village! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's gonna be great. Because I wanted to have, like, a villager thing around this castle as well. That's cool. So, for what I was gonna... I don't want to explore right now because it's becoming nighttime, so I'm gonna flee the area. But in terms of what I want to build this out of, it's supposed to be like a dark castle, because when me and my friend Rhino Cowboy built this thing on a server, we were calling ourselves the Army of Darkness, and we were trying to take over the server. And so it's kind of like a dark castle type of deal, kind of. You know, it's not something like, if I were to build a big castle in the mountain or something, it would just be this nice, amazing royal castle and stuff like that, you know? But that's not how this one is. So I was thinking of doing it with... Please turn the other direction, you stupid horse. Gosh dang it. Okay, there we go. I want to get this explanation over with real soon. But I was thinking of building it out of dark oak. Actually, I'm going to put this horse in a hole in a second, so we can start doing some chopping of the trees and stuff. So it's not going to be out of black stone, because that is like a darker material that would go well. But I'm going to use the same materials I used on it, which was a mixture of cobblestone, andesite, stone, a little bit of cracked stone bricks. There's some regular stone bricks in there as well, but it just kind of had a nice texture with that. It was super cool. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Blackstone, I love blackstone, and I want to make some type of a blackstone keep at some point or something. But for like this type of a thing, I feel like blackstone, it just, when you use all that black, it won't have as much detail. So I don't think I'll ever really exactly do just like a black stone castle, really. It'll be more like a manor or something like that. Or like used for nether builds, basically. But I will definitely try to integrate some black stone into the build. So it should be pretty cool. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to just chop down some trees, whatever. I kind of want to flatten out some terrain, maybe. This isn't the perfect area, but I wanted it to be across the river, because today I want to build some type of a cool bridge gate thing that kind of goes into this area over the river, that, as you can see, it'll be nice going over with my horse as well. So that should be pretty cool. So we're going to be doing that, and I'll get back to you guys once we have those materials and all that stuff and are ready to build. Alright, so I went out and grinded a ton. Got all these resources smelted up, got tons of stone. Hopefully that's enough to build this bridge gate thing. So you can see I marked out a little bit of it, and we're going to be building a bit of this on camera, as long as it goes well, hopefully. So my idea with this is, so there's the stairs here that come up. So you're above the river a little bit, and then this is going to be the bridge, and there's going to be like a gate thing and these two towers. And it's going to be repeated on the other side as well. And it should be a pretty cool entrance. And at the time I'm just using normal stone bricks, but I will be adding in a mixture of things later on, doing things like, you know, like that, and adding in just like, you could say, little pieces of stone like that, and andesite, cobblestone, all of that stuff. So I'm going to be doing that stuff later on, but at the time we're just going to build a nice, you know, plain palette of stone bricks that will look good regardless. but that won't be super high detail, so that's why we'll be changing that later. I'm not usually the best at building on camera, but I'm gonna try. So we need to go 1, 2, 3. So we need to go 19 blocks up. So we're 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I don't look too far. Look here, wait. Alright, so that should be good there. Let's make this jump into the water. So it's going to go up that high, or at least the general wall part is going to go that high. And I'll just count my head next time to make sure that we went the right height. It's always good to make sure, always double down on your numbers. Just make sure you didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, so we did a perfect job there. I'm gonna jump in the water again. And we're not gonna build like that each time. We're just gonna be normally pillaring up for now on. So a lot of people build up differently than me, I've noticed. But I like to build up 3, and then I just go around like this. This is my favorite way to do it, and it's gonna use more stone than I realize, but hopefully we'll have enough. I'm only going to build one side of this on camera, then I'll do the other side, and then I'll put the actual bridge part in. Look at that stupid squid. But these squids are so... See, this is what you guys voted into the game, by the way. You voted in a retextured version of this. Just idiot. Ugh. I can't even speak when I look at it. Look at it. Look at it just move around all dumb. Don't do anything. Also, why are the fish not moving at all? I wonder if my world is like just lagging out right now or something. It shouldn't be though. What am I? Yeah, I'm still on this world. Okay. So while I kind of build this up, I want to talk about some of the plans for I guess somewhat this series, but mainly just my channel in general. So I've mainly just done Minecraft on the channel for the past year, basically. I don't even remember. I think I posted Chivalry a while ago, which, now that I think of it, I actually wouldn't mind doing some Chivalry videos at some point, since I do really like them. But I'm really bad at that game is the main problem. I love the game, but I'm so bad at it, and it's just so old that it doesn't get too many views. It's not even many players on that game either. But anyways, that's not what I need to talk about. I might do that. But I think, see, the thing is, they say with YouTube is it's best not to have different types of content just all bunched together on one channel. And I agree with that to an extent. But like, you see lots of other people, like they'll have like these super popular people, they'll have like some main vlogging channel that gets just millions of views each video they do. But then they'll have like a second channel, just be like a gaming channel, or what the crap did I do here? Actually, what was I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I placed that the way I did. I must have been really dumb when I was doing that. Like an hour ago. But yeah, people just like other people who mainly do vlogging, they'll have like some gaming channel where they just have all kinds of games put on into it. And here's the thing with gaming is like, there's so many different varieties of games and stuff that people like. Like, there's literally people who will have 2 different Minecraft channels. One that's like PvP based, and then one that's just like, you know, doing vanilla survival and stuff like that, which I wouldn't want to do that. But like, for me, like, I think it's like it's good to have a channel that you're mainly doing sandbox games on, which is probably going to be mainly what this channel is doing, me doing Minecraft. But I do want to introduce some other sandbox games. So I do plan on starting a Terraria series on here, because I've recently been getting into Terraria quite a bit. I'm still kind of a noob at the game, but I'm a little bit better at it. And I think it would be pretty fun pretty simple series to do. Like, I don't think I really had to do too much editing in it. Just go through, build a little, go through the game, boss battles and stuff. I think that'd be pretty cool. And that's kind of, because I don't want to just be the type of guy, because I really enjoy doing the YouTube stuff, and I want to do other content. I don't really expect to ever get crazy views or ever get any money from it. I don't expect to get money from this. This is just all me just having fun. I would love to get more subscribers and stuff. It would give me lots of confidence and stuff, but that's not what I'm doing this for. But I don't want to be that type of guy who would have all these different channels that you just see these people out there who make up 50 million channels for each different type of content. And I feel like at some point you just have to mix some content together, especially when it's gaming. Like, I don't plan to have 2 different gaming channels, I don't think. Unless I'm like going extreme in like other first-person shooter games or something, which I never really get into. Like, I like Halo, but would I start other channel just for like Halo? No, of course not. That wouldn't be worth it. So I plan to just have this one gaming channel. Pretty sure. If I do anything like Halo, whatever, I'll just have that on this channel. Destiny, whatever, if I end up doing that stuff, I'll just do that here, even though it's not sandbox. But yeah, so Terraria, I feel like definitely fits in on a channel like this. I would like to do different types of Minecraft content like I used to, you know, PvP stuff, which I'm not really the biggest fan of PvP, but I think it could be fun to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, just making sure I built this all correct. I think it could be a pretty fun thing to do. So you can see, this is all square, and I am going to be fixing that in a moment here. I'm actually running pretty low on stone, but I had just enough, really. So that's kind of what that's like one thing. So that's definitely something to look forward to on this channel, I think. Kind of interested in what my commentary would be like, because I've only done commentary on Minecraft videos, and I'm still not really the best at it either. So, yeah, you know. Hope that'd be decent. I don't want to make too many slabs. Just probably 12 will be good. So, if you wonder what we're doing now, we're going to be going up to the top here. And we're going to have a roof on it, as you could probably assume that's what I'm doing. So we're just going to build up with dirt for the time. Okay, so build up. Oops. And this part might be a little bit it might be a little bit hard to do while I'm talking. I need to make sure I'm doing everything correctly as well. I believe I am, so go like that. And then we're going to place that there. You know, it's just like, I need a slab. So these are like little spike things on the side, which I think are pretty cool. Hopefully I'm putting them on the right level. It shouldn't really matter though, when I think of it, if it's completely on the right level or not. If I were smart, I'm actually going to do this other section first. It kind of sucks I have to build back up there, but I want to do this part first because it'll actually be easier to tell if I'm doing everything correctly this way. So, I just need to, let's see, go from here. I just need to make sure I have, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I need to get up here to place stuff. Be a little bit easier for me. There we go. So yeah, this structure shouldn't be anything too special, but I did build it a little bit of it in creative, and it looked pretty cool. So that's why I'm going to be sticking with it. Let's build up. Let's just get on top here. I think that'll be better. Can we reach? Yep. So it's just going to be a little archway thing right here. Pretty cool. Let's see, what do we want to do next? I'm just gonna, do we have stone still? Yes, we do. So we're gonna place these here. And I think we want another layer. Go like that. Like this. And then we'll just place slabs there. Very cool. And voila! That looks right to me. And then we're gonna have as one of them simple railing things here. Just gonna go like that. Might upgrade that later, make it a little bit better. But it's pretty good at the time. Let's just get the dirt out. We're gonna do the roof up here now. And then we'll get a nice view of what it looks like down below in a moment, as we put the rest of this stuff in. So yeah, I do plan on making some other channels, or like another channel opposite of this one. So like I kind of wanted to make like a hobbies channel that I enjoy. I don't think they would really necessarily be like vlogs. I don't even know if I would show my face in them either, really. Did I place this where I want it? Because honestly, I can't tell. Will that work out? That should work pretty good, I think. So we go like that, each corner. I think that's right. If it doesn't look good, I can always change it later. And we're gonna actually strip these. I love the way the stripped wood looks. Looks very fine. Build up. And then this is where the stairs... Oh, I hate stairs so much. Please just place correctly. Man, this is... If I fall off, I'm gonna die. I still don't have good armor. Right, so we're gonna build around. Just like this. Now... Hold up. 1 second. Am I putting the right amount of space that I wanted? I think so, yeah. That should be good. Like I said, I have lots of leeway because the fact that it's just square down below right now, I can always change things around down there and just work around what the top of this is like. It's just important that I get the top done. And I'm not going to show me doing that second top on camera. I'll do a cut and finish that and then show it to you guys. Probably should not waste anything, but I'm too lazy to pick it up. So yeah, I plan to make a second channel where I can, because winter's coming and I know people, which actually sounds kind of strange because I know like most people would be doing more like content and hobbies during the summertime. It's like when people do vlogs and stuff, like to do more things. And definitely like that was something I wanted to do, as I love hiking. I do lots of crazy hikes that most people wouldn't do because they're can be a little bit sketchy, really steep, rock climbing type things. And I always wanted to record those, but just kind of ran out of time this year. But I really like to ski and snowboard. So that's like, I plan on getting a GoPro and posting content on that on a different channel. So it's just away from where I'm doing games and stuff, you know. And like, kind of just some adventuring stuff. And then maybe if there's areas I can hike that there's less snow or something, I could do that. So yeah, that's kind of like a little plan I have, and maybe some other real life content I could do. That's like just like the real life content is just like a theory for me on something I could do and possibly enjoy. But because I am for sure gonna do this skiing videos, because that's just, why did I place it like that? That was totally different than doing like some actual vlog thing. Because like the vlog, I'm actually showing my face and stuff. I could do the skiing stuff with just my GoPro, and it's just, it would just be me basically just showing the crazy slopes and stuff. If that makes any sense. Which I probably never make sense, so, you know. It's unbelievable how bad I am at talking to myself. Like, I always say, like, I'm such a weird person, but at least talking to myself is hard to me. Like, it's probably a good thing that it's hard for me to talk to myself. I'm just gonna make a crafting table up here. Do this. So we want to we'll just put that there for the moment. Maybe put a torch on top of it. That's kind of cool. And these things probably like, oh, that looks weird at the moment, but trust me, they'll actually look pretty dang cool. So take some damage there. We'll have like a staircase, or actually probably a ladder up the center here. So that should be pretty cool. But other sandbox games like that I want to do on here would be like Space Engineers, things like that, which I'll need a better computer, which I do plan on getting a better computer soon, because I'm going to be starting a brand new job in real life that will be paying a lot better than what I've had recently, and I should have the money saved up to get myself a nice, good computer that will last me a long time, and it'll be easier for me to do these certain content that I like to do. Okay, so that does actually look really cool, but it's not perfect. Obviously, I actually forgot a few things like an idiot. So we're gonna go back up there. We're gonna fix a couple things. So what we're gonna be fixing is, I forgot to put in these little things up there as well, which is actually gonna look a little bit different up here. And I need to lower the spikes just a tad. So basically, what the spike's supposed to be like is spruce logs are supposed to come down one more like this. Hold up. Is there actually anything wrong with... I don't think there's actually anything wrong with the spikes. I don't know. They just looked better when I did them on creative, but I'll probably keep them anyways. So I have finally finished this build. Well, I haven't finished it. Obviously I still have to add these details and ignore that cobble wall right there. I forgot to remove it. But so it's obviously not finished because I did say I was gonna do this part here. You can see I worked on it a little bit. I need to put in the rest of the details into this. You see I added these windows onto it, which is pretty nice. I have, obviously I just had the one tower built before. I have this one, and the other side, the two other towers there for this nice bridge. I got this built here. It's just a little arch bridge. That's honestly not complete yet. Like, I would be totally fine leaving this the way it is, but I had to play this right, and I need to finish all the details on it, of course, because this part, you know, still has things to be done on it. But yeah, it's definitely looking alright. I'm actually pretty proud of it. But reason I have my screen like this is so I'll just show you right now. Okay, didn't need to have that open. So you can see here I have quite a bit of new things. I mean, my armor has been broken and replaced quite a few times, and I'm just too lazy to craft iron. I just put a gold chest plate on now. But yeah, so it's been like almost 2 months now, I believe, since I did my last video and when I was last recording. So last I was working on this here and recording was probably almost a month ago at this point, actually, and I've been doing other things on this world and that I haven't been recording. So I got tons of new tools here. So you see that's a pretty good axe, and you see it has mending on it. So I did get a mending villager. I have a couple of villagers actually that I cured start braiding them a bit, and I'm going to be recording that soon and hopefully putting that up. But I'm not going to go back to main base and show this stuff, because that would be a little bit of a spoiler for what the next episodes are going to be. I got a nice shovel, got 2 good pickaxes, that's basically all I need, and this was the hardest to get out of them all. I got this diamond hoe with Fortune 3, and I only really cared about getting the fortune on it. And you're like, well, what's the point on that? Well, obviously, this game is really annoying where you have to get all these saplings, when you chop trees down, and it's super annoying, especially when it comes to dark oak. And so what I do when I harvest the trees is I hit them with a fortune, and you get tons of saplings and apples and stuff, so it's a very good thing to have. So yeah, I got all these good tools. I'm kind of working towards armor, and I have some other stuff built up over there, but I'm not going to show it yet. But let me finish this tour of what this is so far. I did want it to be more complete before I put this episode up, but since it's been so long and I wanted to move on to different things on camera, I decided that I would just show it the way it is right now. So you can see here, and it's like this on each side, where you can go up. Here, there's a couple levels. There might be more levels, I'm not sure. But you can see out the window, and like I said, not all of this is complete, but it's kind of like a nice archer tower, You can come up to the top here. Super cool. Make sure to close it, and you can get to this bridge right here. So if you have a bow, which I don't have one, but you can sit there and just shoot at intruders or other mobs and whatnot. But yeah, we'll just go down this way, and it's like this on the other side as well. So obviously, as I've said before, this is the entrance to the Army of Darkness base. Or I call it that because that's what it was on the base was on a server I built with a friend. So that's what I'm calling it at the moment, but it might be something different. I don't really want it to just be that same name. But yeah, so I'm going to be chopping this down and all that fun stuff. And it's becoming nighttime, so I'm going to go sleep real quick. If you couldn't tell already, this is going to be the end of this episode. I'm wrapping up here, but I still have some other things to show. So, you see this is a book of chords. This is something I like to have in-game always. I like to have a book and quill full of the different chords on this world. Obviously, I don't want to sign it because then I can't edit it again. Which is kind of annoying how it's like that in a way. I wish you could have a way that you could sign it, so, I don't know, has the name of it. But I just renamed it like this. So I like having the chords written down in a book and just written somewhere else, like on my phone or on my computer somewhere or whatever, in case I lose this, of course. But, so you can see here, spawn, the Hobbit Valley, that's the main place we live. The Nether portal, which is in the Nether, that's an important thing. This is the AOD base, that's the Army of Darkness base we're at right now. There's the desert, and I do want to do an exploration episode soon, where I show you this stuff, because I have done a little bit of exploring, and most of this stuff I actually found a while ago. But I never showed on camera, I don't think. Yeah, so we got this desert, this savannah. They're a little bit of distance away, but it's not too bad. We got a pillager outpost, which is super cool. We got a witch hut, not too far by. And it was actually pretty scary when I found the witch hut, because I was riding on my horse, and I was like, oh, look at this witch hut. And then the witch followed me for a while, actually, and poisoned me and my horse, and, trying to escape on a horse that is poisoned is terrible, because every time they get hurt, they start, bucking and stuff, and, can hardly move. It's really annoying. Then here are the gravelly mountains, which obviously is very important to me for getting tons of gravel, and they're a fair distance away. And then we have the village, which we saw last episode, and this village is actually just right over there. Now, I actually thought I had more than one village written down. And there are 2 different deserts. I forget which one this is. I think this is the main one that I want to build at some point. And collect sand and whatnot. But I think there's one equally close by, but there's an ocean in between. So yeah, if we're going to do exploration, I'm going to show you where all these things are. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of show that, because I think it's a good thing to know to do, is having your chords written down a thing in your book, and then you could, I don't think you, see what bugs me is, I don't think you can copy it and edit it. You can't copy book and quill, so I guess you can just copy paste, actually. I think you could do that now. Oh, and I have tons of resources for texturing this, by the way. So I have one last thing to show here. So this horse's name is Chickadee. And yes, it's a very odd name, but if you didn't know, it's actually a name of a bird, the mountain chickadee. It's kind of a pretty bird, but I thought it was kind of funny for a horse. I had a horse named that on a server once. But you notice this is a different type of horse than the last one I was using in the last episode, I believe. And that one actually, in between last time I was recording and now, or actually I think I was riding that horse in this episode, but since it was a month ago, in between then from now, that horse actually died. Tragically. It drowned. What I was so stupid. I'm just like, here, I need to go grab something in my room real quick, and I left my horse in the water and it drowned. So I actually did a lot of stuff with horses. I have some other horses to show in the next episode in the stable, but as you can see, jumps 4 blocks. The other horse jumped 3, I think, actually, so this one's better. I have another horse that's 4.5, which is nice, but this one just jumps 4. It's pretty good, and it actually has a pretty nice speed. I believe it's the fastest horse I have. Actually, no, there are faster ones, but this is the best balanced horse that you see. Has nice amount of hearts, you know, has the 4-block jump, and it has pretty nice solid speed. I really like horses. Like, one of the main reasons I haven't gone to the end yet and stuff is I just want to be able to enjoy horses and riding throughout the world. Because, like, let's say I have Elytra. If I have an Elytra, I'm just gonna, like, probably just go flying straight past this here. It's like I ride the horse up, which kind of sucks because they glitch on stairs. But, like, you know, I ride them up, go cross, you know. It's really immersive. I just come through, or even not on a horse, you just walk on through. It's super cool. But yeah, this is very, very wild horse I got here, to say the least, you know. And I do like my 4.5 block jumper, because it is a little bit easier to make these 4-block jumps, but it's still pretty nice. So, this was a fairly productive episode, and I can't wait till you guys see what I have been working on as well, because I honestly went insane. But I gotta wrap this up now, though, because I'm actually gonna be trying to record a speed run on a different world, obviously. I'm gonna be doing a speedrun thing probably with no commentary, actually. But yeah, that'll be pretty cool. And thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.